Have you ever wondered what happens when the ocean's largest inhabitants take their final breath? A whale's life is extraordinary, but its death sets off a fascinating series of events that impacts the entire ocean ecosystem, and even beyond. Today, we're diving deep into the life-after-death journey of a whale, uncovering secrets of the deep sea that most of us never get to see. Stick around, because this is a story about life, death, and the circle that connects us all. If you enjoy exploring topics like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's dive in. When a whale dies, the journey begins with its final breath. This event could happen due to natural causes, like old age, or environmental factors, such as ship collisions, diseases, or even climate change affecting their food supply. Unlike smaller marine creatures, whales don't just disappear. Their immense size makes their death a dramatic event, both visually and ecologically. First, the whale's body becomes what scientists call a whale fall. Initially, it floats due to the gases that build up during decomposition. For days, it may drift across the ocean, attracting a frenzy of surface scavengers like sharks, seabirds, and fish. But gravity always wins. As the whale's body decomposes, it eventually sinks. This process is where the magic of a whale fall truly begins. A sinking whale becomes an unexpected gift to the ocean floor. Its journey to the abyss can take hours or even days. Once it reaches the deep sea, it transforms into a feast for organisms that rarely encounter such abundance. Imagine this: a single whale carcass can sustain life in the barren depths for decades. The first stage of a whale fall is all about the scavengers. Creatures like hagfish and sleeper sharks swarm the body, tearing into the flesh. For them, this is the equivalent of hitting the jackpot. A whale can weigh up to 200 tons. That's a lot of food. Within weeks, scavengers can strip the carcass down to its bones. But the story doesn't end there. Once the flesh is gone, the bones and surrounding sediments enter what scientists call the enrichment opportunist stage. The whale's remains are rich in nutrients. Tiny organisms like worms and crustaceans flock to the site, burrowing into the sediment and feeding on the leftover fat and oils. One of the stars of this stage is the ossidax worm, also known as the zombie worm. These worms don't have mouths or stomachs. Instead, they secrete acid to dissolve the bones and extract nutrients. Finally, we reach the sulfophilic stage. At this point, the whale's skeleton becomes a hotspot for chemosynthetic bacteria. These bacteria break down the lipids trapped in the bones, releasing hydrogen sulfide, a compound toxic to most life, but a treasure for specialized organisms. Entire communities of clams, mussels, and tube worms thrive here, feeding off the sulfur-rich environment. A single whale can support this ecosystem for up to 100 years, making its death one of the most significant contributions to life in the deep sea. Whale falls are rare. Scientists estimate only about 70 happen each year, but their impact on the ocean is profound. Not only do they provide food for deep-sea creatures, but they also recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem. Without whale falls, some of these deep-sea organisms would struggle to survive. And it's not just about the ocean. Whales play a role in carbon sequestration too. When a whale sinks, it takes carbon out of the atmosphere and stores it in the ocean depths, a process that helps regulate our planet's climate. But what happens when humans disrupt this cycle? Whaling, ship collisions, and pollution have reduced whale populations drastically over the years. This means fewer whale falls, which in turn affects the deep-sea ecosystems that depend on them. Moreover, plastic pollution and climate change add even more stress to these majestic creatures. It's a stark reminder of how interconnected we all are. Protecting whales isn't just about saving a species, it's about maintaining the health of our oceans and, by extension, our planet. Thankfully, organizations and governments around the world are taking steps to protect whale populations. Efforts like marine protected areas, better fishing practices, and reducing ship strikes are slowly making a difference. When a whale dies, it doesn't just mark the end of one life. It sparks a chain reaction of new beginnings. From scavengers on the surface to the tiniest bacteria in the deep, every part of the ocean finds a way to thrive from the whale's sacrifice. It's a powerful reminder that life and death are intertwined in the most unexpected ways. So the next time you see a whale, remember, its story is far bigger than just the years it spends alive. It's a story of resilience, connection, and the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Perfect Piece for more incredible journeys into the wonders of our world. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious.